Some would call it warfare. It's now a tradition. For 2 centuries, we've sent our best young warriors to challenge the best of their best. And it's time to do battle once more. Join us as Australia takes on England in the Gladiator Ashes.
Welcome! This is week number 2 of our very special Gladiator series, The Ashes. And would you please welcome to the stadium, Lightning, Condor, Rhino, Delta, Vogue, Taipan, Hunter, Storm, Nightshade, Vulcan, Wolf, Fury, Jet, Tower, Warrior, Flame, and Hammer. Over the next 2 weeks, challengers from both countries will come up against a combination of Australian and British gladiators. If one country wins both male and female finals, they take home the Ashes. Would you please welcome Britain's John Fashanu and our own Kimberly Joseph.
Hello and welcome to the second of our Gladiator Test Series. And if last show was anything to go by, tonight promises to be a really tremendous show.
But right now, let's meet the first of our challengers from the UK, Eunice Hutt, and from Australia, Nellie Baker.
Nellie is 25 years old and is a hairdresser from Brisbane. She's married, and Nellie broke her ankle during the Gladiator semi-finals a few weeks ago. And she's back for more. Eunice is a 27-year-old mother of 1 and housewife from Liverpool. She loves kickboxing and has appeared as a stuntwoman in a James Bond movie.
Please welcome Eunice and Nellie.
Over! Come on, girls! Come on, Nellie.
Welcome.
Now, Nellie, you broke your ankle. Tell us exactly how did it happen?
I broke my ankle in the semi-finals. It was on the 3rd game before the Eliminator on Hang Tough, and I got 3/4 of the way across against Blade, and she pulled me off, and we both fell on my ankle and broke the fibula.
Well, Nellie, I've got to say, if anybody should be worried tonight, it should be the Gladiators, because anybody can come back so quickly from a broken ankle and be here tonight to perform. You must be a very strong lady.
I'll give it 100%.
Thanks very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Now, Eunice, you're a bit of a legend over in the UK.
Yeah, over in Britain, I am the domestic and the international gladiator champion.
So Nellie and the Gladiators should watch out tonight.
Yeah, well, the gladiators, yeah, they have to watch out. I hope, Nellie, all the best, because it's us against them, in my eyes, until the final event. So, I hope that we both work and demolish the gladiators.
Oh, that will be interesting. Good luck for tonight. It's going to be a fantastic challenge.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Let's hear it for Eunice and Nellie. OK, we've met the ladies. Now let's meet the men. And from Australia, Andrew Holliday. And from the UK, Matt Beak.
Andrew won the finals of our recent Gladiator series. He's 28, single, and a personal trainer who's into rollerblading and exercising 14 times a week. 25-year-old Matt is a telephone engineer from Surrey. He loves windsurfing and recently spent 6 months pursuing his passion in the Canary Islands.
Please welcome Matt and Andrew. Come on, guys! Hoorah!
Hello, Matt, and welcome to Australia.
Thank you very much, Kimberly. Pleased to be here.
Now, I understand you're a windsurfer. Have you had a chance to check out our beaches?
Fantastic beaches, but I haven't had a chance to get on the water yet.
So are you planning on doing it before you get back?
If I get a spare couple of days, that'll be the first thing I'm going to do.
Now, you're self-employed in the UK. You're from Surrey. What do you do?
I fit telephone systems and I work all over London.
Wow, that should keep you pretty busy. How do you find time to keep fit?
Well, I knock off pretty early, and I know my boss is going to find that out now, but...
Good luck tonight, Matt. We're very pleased to have you here.
Thanks very much.
OK, Andy, tell us a little bit about yourself. Firstly, what do you do for a living?
Fashion, I'm a personal trainer. I get people fit for a living, you know, motivate them, get them out of bed, make sure they're doing the right exercise and watch their diet, all those sort of things.
Well, let me ask you, if you had two of our gladiators, shall we say Wolf and Vulcan, rang you up and said, look, Andrew, we'd like you to be our personal trainer, would you do it?
I would, Fash, but could you fit their two egos in the same room?
True, very true. You're a very brave man. You know, very shortly you're going to meet them. Okay, thanks very much, Andrew.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Andrew from Australia and Matt from the UK. Go for it, guys. Well, these UK challengers have come a long way to compete tonight, so let's not keep them waiting. Please let the games begin.
The power is awesome as a team of gladiators go shoulder to shoulder against the challengers in
Powerball. 2 points for every ball in the outer basket, 3 points for the central goal basket.
On the red balls from Australia is Nelly. And on the blue balls from the UK is Eunice. And protecting those baskets from Australia is a Delta. And from the UK, Lightning. And from Australia again, it's a Storm. So we're all ready, so it's over to our international referee, John Anderson.
Game number 1 of the night, Women's Powerball. Nelly and Eunice are the second of 4 competitors from both countries. Kerry and Karen last week, with Karen going through to the final. Let's see who it is tonight, Nelly or Eunice. And away they go with the Powerball. Eunice with 2 early points. Down comes Nelly, a good tackle on her. Eunice now has another ball. Lunges, misses that time. Oh, good one. Nelly gets 2 points, scores a level as they both get new balls. Nelly to the side, same with Eunice. Eunice scores. Lightning brought her down, but she dives at the right minute. Here comes Eunice again, another 2 points. This is a great start for Eunice. Nelly couldn't get 2 there, lagging a little bit behind. Here comes Eunice once more, 2 more. Great effort, Eunice. What can Nelly do now? She's foxing around, looking for an opening. There it is. No, Delta right there. Nelly actually bounced off Delta. Will those 2 points be allowed? We'll soon find out. 20 seconds or so to go. Nelly now looking for another opening. Eunice up there with her also. Eunice runs off. There goes Nelly. A big run. 2 more. Great stuff there, Nelly. Eunice now coming to get another ball. Time's running out for any more, I think. Eunice brought down Nelly, a chance. No. Time's running out for both women. A great start. Lightning giving away weight to Eunice, but she still brought her down. Nelly was double-teamed. Fierce tackling all round. And Nelly, you've got your sore ankle, but I tell you what, you had some fancy footwork right here.
Well, Nelly, that really was a fast one to open up with. How did you find it?
It was great. I'm really glad the first one's over. The girls are really strong, but I think Eunice and I managed to get a few points in there, so it was great.
Well, let me tell you, you got 8 points.
Thank you.
That's a very good start. Eunice, got to ask you, how do the Australian Gladiators compare to the UK Gladiators?
Well, John, we're facing the best of the best from UK and the best of the best from Australia. To me, a united team like that are astounding.
Did they hit you any harder, or is it normal?
I think after the first time you go down, John, your body's aching anyway, so you don't feel anything after that.
Well done. You got yourself 8 points. Well done. She's a tough girl, Eunice, isn't she?
Yes, she is a tough girl, 8 points each, but remember, we're the power in Powerball.
Fine challengers, fine gladiators, and fine scoring. 8 points each to Eunice and Nelly.
Let's see how Matt and Andrew go in Powerball. Matt will be trying to goal with the blue balls and Andrew with the red. And trying to stop them are our gladiators, Warrior, Rhino, and Vulcan.
Big hits, big hits.
Contenders, ready! Well, how would you like to be Matt and Andrew up against these muscle mountains? They are big boys, and they're not going to let these guys score too many points, you wouldn't reckon.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go now at the start of the men's Powerball. Away goes Matt, 2 early points away from Vulcan. Andrew was brought down. Matt another chance as he goes. Oh, Warrior, tackle. There's 2 to Andrew right there. Good start. 2 each now. Andrew goes to the right. Can he dive? Big shot. No, went for the middle basket. 2 more to Matt. Good scoring from Matt as he got away from Warrior. Andrew brought down by Vulcan. Air shot, didn't get it in. Another 2 to Matt. This is a great game here for Matt as Andrew. Another red ball dives. No, misses, rimmed out. Matt's brought down by Vulcan. Andrew goes to get a new ball. Matt's not too happy with Vulcan's tackling. Great save there from Vulcan. Stopped Andrew's ball from going in. Matt now a chance. He goes left. Andrew takes his spot. Robo brings him down. Matt's free for 3. Through he goes. Gets another ball. Andrew got tackled real hard there. He's just lightning to the other end. Here he goes with 2 more. Andrew's doing well. Matt's doing well. And the Gladiators are on top also. This is a tough game. Andrew, no more points. Whistle blows. Both these guys were quick, but it didn't help them against the Gladiators because they were tough. And look at Vulcan on Matt. Down you come.
Guys, what a start to the night. Andrew, you scored yourself 4 points. And Matt, what do you think you scored?
No idea.
Head down, bum up. You just scored yourself 9 points. Woo! Well done. Now tell me, what does it feel like to be underneath 3 gladiators? Not 1, but 3.
That's 60 stone. What do you think?
It's phenomenal. How did you survive?
Well, you know, as soon as you go down, they get off you, so lie down, act dead.
Now, Matt, you're bleeding from the heart there.
It's because you were watching me, Kimberly. It's the only reason I'm bleeding from the heart.
Stop, stop, stop.
And I bet you love this score also, Matt. 9 to you, Andrew 4.
It's Aussie against Brit, Challenger against Gladiator.
As they go one-on-one in Duel. Up next with Hunter.
Hi, I'm Hunter, and I like having fun, but I like winning too.
The Ashes.
I'm here competing in Australia for Great Britain in the Ashes, and it's incredible. It's going out there, do me stuff, and then hopefully sit on the bike and go home.
They live half a world apart, but tonight there's only inches between them. This is
Duel.
Stay up there for 30 seconds and don't get knocked off by the attacking Gladiator.
Eunice is first up. She's from the UK, and she'll be taking on our Australian gladiator, Flame.
Scorching hot is our Flame, 28, 5'9", 73 kilos.
And to start this mighty duel, over to Mike Whitney.
Challenger, are you ready? So we've got Eunice up against Flame. Flame loves it up here on the podiums. You better watch out, Eunice.
2, 1.
And away we go. Flame starts off with a couple of big hits, but Eunice isn't letting her down. She came back also, but Flame not stopping, not content until she gets her off the podium. Working away on her back. Eunice just bent over, not really attacking. Flame came back with another one there to the back of the head, the front of the head. Eunice not attacking at all. This could go against her. She tries to come back with a hit there. She's on the back of the podium. Flame still hitting her hard. Eunice coming back now. Time running out. This could be all over. There's the whistle. Flame stepped on Eunice's podium. Eunice didn't attack. Who'll get the points?
Eunice, you got the first blow in, but then you did take a little bit of stick.
I got a blow in, right? And then I got hit. And I thought this hit sent me back into England, this. I didn't know where it was. I was spinning round, up and down, nearly lost my stick. And I think a bit of instincts kept me up there, but boy, what a pace that I took.
Well, in all fairness, Eunice, I think Flame is probably one of the biggest female gladiators we've seen, and she could even be bigger than some of our men.
I thought she was going to go, but she stood up to me. She's a fantastic challenger.
Eunice, congratulations, you got those points. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, wasn't that a great battle? But I've got to tell you, it doesn't get any easier, because next up, from Australia, the Bionic Woman, Nelly. And she's going to be doing battle against the Lady of the Night from the UK, Nightshade.
Nightshade, a former international heptathlon champion and triple Commonwealth Games gold medalist.
I like a good fight. This is my favourite game.
Challenger, are you ready?
I bet you there's a lot of English challengers that can tell you Nightshade wasn't just lying. She loves it up here. This is a tough one for Nelly.
3, 2, 1.
Away they go, and Nightshade with a big hit straight up. Nelly trying to fight back, but Nightshade's too strong. Nelly ducking a couple, but she loses her stick. It's all over. Watch this again. Nelly got under one, but then Nightshade got onto one. Bang.
Now, Nelly, you do understand that once you lose the pugil stick, that's it, end of game.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a shame, actually, a bit of a small technicality, but I tried my best, and it's not my favourite game, but on to the next one.
People think that Duel is all about aggression, but it's not really. It's about balance, isn't it, Nelly? And you must never disrespect, as we say in the UK, a contender, whatever their size, because it's not the size of the person, it's the fight in the woman.
Wise words from the Nightshade, but at the end of 2 games, Eunice leads 13-8.
Representing your country is a little bit different to going out there and doing it for yourself. You feel like, you know, the weight of Australia's on your shoulders and you're carrying them along. But I'm sure my country's going to get behind me and support me all the way.
And next up, he's a very popular man from Australia, Andrew. But he's going to be up against the man the ladies love to love, the Hunter.
Have a guess how this guy trains. He pushes and pulls cars in his local car park.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready?
And when he's finished with pushing and pulling him, he probably eats the
Hunter.
tyres also. He's a tough guy, this
2,
Hunter.
1.
And Andrew's about to find out as Hunter goes to work on him. Andrew goes back. Is he off? No, kept his balance. Good work. Stood on Hunter's podium. Now he jumps off. Didn't take long for the Hunter to shoot down the enemy. Fired a couple of shots right there. Andrew lost his balance and off he went.
Andrew, no points. Are you disappointed?
Oh, no. Have a look at him.
Yes, I have had a good look at him, actually. He's even cuter with his helmet off.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so.
Yes, well, actually, you look quite similar there. Similar haircuts.
The same but different.
Same but different, and a slightly different build, I guess. How was he as a challenger? How does he compare to the Brits?
Yeah, he was great. He tried to use tactics rather than use his size. He leant back, made me stretch over a bit. But I've got all the Australian gladiators watching me. I've got all the British gladiators watching me. I'm feeding off their power. And at the end of the day, I was just going to batter the lad.
I'm in Australia competing for the Ashes. Basically, at the end of my second show last year, I got knocked out by the champion. I feel I didn't give it my best shot. And now I've been given a second chance. I've come over here and I really want to take the Ashes home with me.
Fighting for points is Matt from the UK, and he's up against the tallest of our gladiators, Tower.
The walking skyscraper, Tower 6'5" and 109 kilos.
Challenger, are you ready?
A big call here for Matt up against the big gladiator from Australia.
Are you ready?
The big Tower. Look at his eyes, he's real intense up there. I think he wants to keep that gladiator pride going. He's fair income, and what a great start. A couple of big hits there from Tower. Matt stays up there. Now he tries to fight back. Tower with a couple more hits. 1, 2. Matt keeps his balance. Can he knock Tower off? No, Tower with another one to the head, and it's all over for Matt. And look at Tower, he's a happy man, and so he should be. Well, Tower just worked and worked away on Matt. That final hit sent Matt off. As we see it again, this is where Tower gave him a couple low. Matt kept his balance. Good work, but it didn't last.
Matt, unlucky. Tried desperately hard to stay on there. What was it like when you knew you were going up against one of the tallest gladiators, the Tower?
Obviously, he's got a long reach advantage, but I managed to stay up there a couple of times, wobbling on the edge, but he was fantastic. He got me off fair.
Tower, big man, well done.
Thank you very much. Matt's a great contestant. I thought I'd get him off a bit earlier, but he's got good feet and he stayed up there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a heck of a battle to watch. Very enjoyable. Well done. Let's hear it for Tower and Matt. Well done.
Our male gladiators reign supreme dueling, and after 2 events, Andrew 4, Matt 9.
It's 1 against 5, but don't expect any mercy from the gladiators. That's Gauntlet up next.
The Wolfman, 42, 6 foot, 89 kilos. He's a professional bad guy. Watch out, challengers.
The only Ashes I'm interested in is the Aussie Challengers.
The Ashes. Ashes.
Fury? I can live with Fury. Can you?
National pride will always spur you on. A gladiator, that'll knock you dead. In
Gauntlet. To score the maximum 10 points, the challenger must get all the way in less than 20 seconds.
the first up is Eunice. And she's going to be facing the Storm.
Wake up call.
Vogue, the Fist of Fury, Nightshade, and Flame.
Contender. So a big chance here for Eunice to get an extra 10 points to add to her score. Let's see how she goes. And away goes Eunice up the Storm. She powers right past Storm. Up to Vogue. Sideways. Left, right. She's gone past Vogue. Up to Fury. Fury couldn't hold her. Can Nightshade. She's got her in the crust, but she lets her go. Flame now. She's past her. A great run. What a pace and the power here of Eunice. Nightshade couldn't stop her, neither could Flame. Over in a great time.
Eunice, you can stop now. It's over. It's over. I just want to do it again.
I can tell you were really psyching yourself up for that one.
Yeah, I just love them ones. Contact sports, I just love them.
Well, now we know why, because you just showed the Gladiators what you were made of. 10 points.
What time was it? What time?
Let me tell you, it was 14.3 seconds. That was unbelievable. Eunice faced 3 Australian and 2 British Gladiators. So now, let's take out Fury and replace her with Lightning. Now Nelly is facing 3 Brits and 2 Aussie Gladiators.
I was a challenger in the first series. I got to the semi-finals, I broke my leg, so I didn't get to prove my stuff. So I came back to represent my country in the Ashes.
John Anderson about to send Nelly off on the run of her life. She's got a big heart, this girl. She's still got a plate in her ankle, and now she's up against 5 of the toughest female gladiators you will ever see.
2, 1.
And away goes Nelly now. First pointer calls Bo. Can she get past her? Bo doing well, but she's past now. Storm holding her up. Good work here by Storm. She's got the big arms around her. Oh no, she's come down. Nelly's down. She's up again now. Lightning just sent her back about 3 foot. Gets her with a backhander. Flame applies a squeeze. Can she get past Flame? Time running out. This is bad luck for Nelly. I think it's going to be
Let it go.
Yes, there's the whistle. The first 3 gladiators weren't too hard for Nelly, but once she came up to Flame, it was all over.
Let me ask you, have you ever run the gauntlet before?
Never.
Do you want to do it again?
Maybe.
You're a very brave girl. Unlucky they hit you very hard there.
Yeah, the third hit was a huge hit. I couldn't see that one coming, but anyway, that's why it goes.
Well, you don't actually know it, Nelly, but it looks like you've actually got lipstick on your cheek. I don't know how somebody kissed you on your cheek from there.
I know, I think that was a really big hit. I couldn't see it.
But you're okay, no injuries?
Yeah, no injuries, I'm fine.
Well, no points, but never mind. Let's hear it for Nelly. Well done.
10 points to Eunice, none to Nelly, so with just a wall to go before the Eliminator, Great Britain leads 23-8. Andrew's now in readiness for his gauntlet run as the Gladiators come out. Oh, did you see that? Wolf's pushed Andrew. Andrew's pushed Wolf. Well, I don't know what the crowd thinks, but I reckon the referee's going to have to do something about that. Who does this guy think he is? He's being called up now by John Anderson. He's had a lot of experience with Wolfman before.
It is time you learn how to behave. And you won't be in the game much longer if you don't behave. That's the first and the final warning.
Well, the game hasn't even started, and already Wolf has been yellow carded. Andrew's first up in the gauntlet, and he'll be up against the might of our Australian and British gladiators, Rhino, Taipan, Wolf, Vulcan, and Warrior.
You know why they call me Warrior? Because there's nothing I like more than a good battle.
Contender, ready!
Well, Andrew absolutely loves the gauntlet. He's got the quickest Australian time ever through this gauntlet run. This is going to be a good battle for sure.
2, 1.
Andrew comes up to Rhino first of all. Rhino sends him back. Now he's past him. Taipan next. Can he get around him? Yes, he does. Wolfman meets him head on. Oh, he doesn't like this guy, and he's got right past him. Vulcan's next. What can Vulcan do? He's holding him up. This is still going to be a good time if he can get past Vulcan. No, he can't. Yes, he can. Warrior's next. He tries to go under. He does. There's the whistle. Andrew keeps his reputation as one of the fastest gauntlet runners around. This was a superb effort.
That was your fault, man.
Well, what's this? Wolfman accusing Vulcan of letting Andrew through. Oh, no, Vulcan's pushed him. Warrior steps in. Who is this guy, Wolfman?
Well, well done, Andrew. Sorry about all that. But you got 24.9 seconds it took you to get through. You got yourself 5 points.
Woo! Yeah! Tell you what, best ain't no tunnel of love, mate.
But Andrew, you knew you were going to get a tough time. You knew it. Remember, when you first came out, you said a couple of nasty or naughty things about the Wolfman and Vulcan, so you knew what to expect.
I was being a bit cheeky, but I wasn't that cheeky.
He let that guy go easy. So this time, you go in front of me so I can watch you.
And while that's settling down, we're going to change the lineup for the men too. We're going to take out Warrior and replace him with Tower. So Matt now faces 3 Aussies and 2 Brits.
Well, Wolf seems to be taking control out there of the Gladiators. He's even giving Vulcan a few pointers. Let's see how Matt goes. He needs 10 points here. Down he goes, up to Vulcan first up. Straight past Vulcan. Wolf won't like that. Let's see if he can make up for it. Wolf now, holding up Matt. Matt's not getting past. He has now. He's up to Taipan. Taipan, can he stop him? He pushes him away. Next up is Rhino. Rhino doing a good job on Matt here. Precious time running out. Tower's the last stop. He's over the top. Oh, that was bad luck for Matt. Let's watch this again. He came up to Tower, and Tower just set him flying. Well, that's a turn-up. Wolf thanking Vulcan. Yeah, it's good to see. They're on the same side, so they should.
I take back what I said. I watched him then, and he was really trying hard.
And so you should, Wolf. There's no wimp in this fella. What do you reckon, Vulcan?
I am good. The woman say I'm good. I must be good.
You're good, mate. You're good. No problems there.
Now, John Anderson, there seems to be a little bit of confusion as to how Matt finished the gauntlet.
We've talked among the referees. Right. We've looked at the situation, considered it very carefully, and we are of the opinion that Matt was legitimately ejected from the gauntlet. Therefore, and there are no points
No points at all. Matt, disappointed with that effort.
Yeah, it was a very, very hard push through.
Which one was the hardest to get through?
It's all a blur when you're going through. I don't even know who I was in there with.
Well, I noticed Wolf was holding you down there for a while.
Yeah, I come up and, took some hard blows from all of them.
Well, you certainly took a hard blow from Tower at the end.
Just caught me twice now, Tower. He's good.
It was close last week, and it's just as close this week. Australia and Great Britain, 9 each.
If ever there was a game featuring the high and the mighty, it's the wall.
I'm Jet. My smile and my grace often belie my will to win.
The Ashes.
All of tonight's contestants will receive the Ultimate Games console, the Sony PlayStation. Available for Christmas, more fury, more power, hammer anyone who stands in your way. And tonight's runners-up will also receive the new Sony Super Trinitron television, the world's flattest screen, offering superb picture quality combined with Sony's renowned sound clarity. It's a Sony, and they also win a selection of CDs from Sony Music, including Rick Price's Tambourine Mountain.
Mike Whitney, what exactly are you holding there?
Well, this is the ashes, the Gladiators' ashes. This is what will end up on the mantelpiece if
one male and one female challenger from England, from the UK or Australia win. This is the Ashes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've heard of social climbers, but these climbers are very antisocial. Yes, this is the wall, and the Gladiators are set to drag the challengers off.
Both challengers go for the summit at the same time. First there gets 10 points.
Eunice from the UK will be pursued by the Australian gladiator, Fury. And Nelly from Australia will be pursued by the British gladiator, Jet.
What a great matchup with Nelly and Jet. Can Nelly's ankle hold up to the top of the wall? And Jet at 60 kilos, well, she's a gladiator built for breaking the sound barrier. And Eunice and Fury, a great matchup this is going to be. Same age, Eunice is 1 inch taller, 4 kilos heavier, but Fury, she knows how to climb the wall.
Challengers, you will go on my whistle.
Well, this is the last chance now for our female challengers to score extra points and give themselves that bit of an advantage coming into the Eliminator. Away they go. We've got Nelly on the right. We've got Eunice on the left. They start 7 seconds ahead of the Gladiators, and here they come. Fury's going after Eunice. We've got Jet going after Nelly. Nelly's going to have to be quick because Jet is fast up this wall. Tried to practice the other day. She was 21 seconds. Fury having a little bit of trouble there. I think Nelly might have kicked Jet away. She's got her. Can Fury get Eunice? No, she's over the top. 10 points for Great Britain. Nelly now still hanging in there. Also Jet, she's hanging on by the shoelace. Now she's got Nelly around the waist. Can she get her off the wall? Yes, she does. Great tactics here by Eunice. She just sprinted up that wall while Nelly was quick, but Jet, she was faster.
Well done, Eunice. Did so well there. Thank you. That's 10 points. That now puts you on 33 points, Eunice.
Oh, thank you. Did you like that back at home? I certainly did.
Well done, darling. Let's hear it for Eunice from the UK.
Nelly, you needed to tie those shoelaces a bit tighter.
Yeah, certainly did. It's not my night tonight, but anyway, Eunice did a great job.
She certainly did. Jet, you were determined then.
I certainly was. I didn't have such a good run the other night. I think I ate your shoe, then I ate your knee pad, then I ate your harness.
I should have maybe tied the shoelaces not so tight.
Just when Nelly was desperate for points, there were none on the wall. Eunice has a 12.5-second lead in the Eliminator.
Now, next up is the men. And representing Australia, it's Andrew. And he's going to be chased by the UK gladiator, the Hunter. And on the other side, from the UK, it's Matt. And he's going to be chased by the Australian gladiator, Condor.
A great matchup here between Matt and Condor. Both are the same height, but Matt's a bit heavier, meaning it might slow him down trying to get up the wall. While with Andrew and Hunter, well, Hunter's taller, Hunter's heavier, but Andrew loves this game. And Hunter's got a pretty good reputation back in the UK.
3, 2, 1.
And away go Andrew and Matt. Matt's on the left, Andrew on the right. This is going to be a good climb. Both are locked neck and neck at 9 points after 3 games. Here come the Gladiators. Hunter's going after Andrew. Condor after Matt. Look at Andrew go. He's just about there. He is there. He's over the top. 10 points to Andrew. Matt's no slouch either. He collects the 5.
Andrew, you were determined to take the lead, and you did it for Australia. 10 points.
Yes!
This is one happy man.
I wanted to get to that top. The big man Hunter's behind me saying 1 slip. He's right, don't take a slip, he'll get you.
Matt, 5 points, but Andrew's taken the lead.
Yeah, never mind. 2.5 seconds in the Eliminator isn't a long time.
You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Hopefully, I want to put on a good show for everybody. I don't want to come here and lose.
So 5 points to Matt, 10 points to Andrew. Andrew now has a 2.5-second lead going into the Eliminator.
Well, the stakes are high as the challengers go head-to-head for a place in next week's Ashes final.
But there's a lot of national pride riding on this. It's going to be a thriller. Next up, the Eliminator.
And the country's pride continue. Kids from the British consulate up against the Australian Gladiators. I think it's a draw.
Gladiators are for big guys like me. You young guys, don't try this at home.
The Ashes.
The Harley-Davidson Sportster, 883 cc's of raw power. The Sportster combines traditional styling with modern-day technology to give a package second to none. When other forms of transport seem to be becoming mundane, step up to pure exhilaration and ride Harley-Davidson. From Morgan and Wacker in Brisbane.
What will it be? A shot at glory or a valiant defeat? Well, that will be decided by...
Eliminator.
Week in and week out, they all say the Eliminator's a tough course.
I never take anything for granted, John. And just Nelly a couple of weeks ago, if I was in her shoes, I'd still be lying in bed telling my husband to bring me a box of chocolates and make me a cup of tea.
Thank you very much, Eunice. Nelly, what can we say? You looking forward to it?
Eunice has got a great lead on me, but all I can do is just go for it, and hopefully I might come out and might catch her.
Well, how tough is this for Nelly? She trails Eunice by 12 and a half seconds in this Eliminator. She's got
Nelly,
country pride behind her.
go
Let's see
on
how
my
she goes.
3, 2, 1.
And away goes Eunice now at the start of the Eliminator. Through the hurdle she goes. Nice and cool. She should be up to at least the top of the rope climb by the time Nelly takes off. Here she goes, rope climb next. She's on the platform. And here comes Nelly right after it. She's flying through these hurdles. But now Eunice is onto the hand ladder. She's going right across them nice and easy. Nelly rope climb coming up. There goes Eunice now up to the cargo net. Let's see how quick she can get up here. Where's Nelly? She's just up to the hand ladder now. Nelly trying to make up a difference, but I think Eunice is actually increasing her lead. Nelly across the rolling logs up to the cargo net. Eunice is up to the top. She's got the zip line next to come. Watch her travel down this. It'll be nice and cool. She's got to put the legs up. And there's the drop. Eunice now heads up to the balance beam. Now into the top of the cargo net. Look at Eunice just steadying herself. And she's got plenty of time. Here comes Nelly off the zip line. A nice drop. But Eunice now comes off the balance beam. The travelator. It could make her or it could break her. But she eats it alive. And she's through to the Ashes final next week. She'll come up against Kieran. Nelly still completing the course. Up the travelator she comes. Come on, Nelly, all the way. You can do it. No. Just couldn't hang on to the end. That ankle would have to be hurting, I reckon. John Anderson and Mike Whitney now giving us some words of encouragement. Nelly steadies herself. Gives us a wave. The crowd cheers her on. Here goes Nelly. Up the travelator for the finish of the Eliminator. 1, 2, 3, she's home. And Nelly's over the line. A great effort from Nelly, but even better from the champ, Eunice.
Eunice, congratulations. Winner again. I suppose we're going to see you again in next week's final. Well done.
Thank you. It's going to be great competing against Karen again, and it's such an honour to be here and to have done this today. Thank you very much.
And by the way, that was 1 minute, 10 seconds. Well done, Eunice. Well done, Nelly. You don't go away empty-handed. Have you enjoyed it? It was a lot to make up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had a great time, and Eunice is wonderful and she's great.
Well done. Let's hear it for Nelly. And the champion, Eunice from the UK.
Okay, well, you're going into the Eliminator with a 2.5-second lead, but I heard you saying before you are a little bit worried about the hand bike.
Yeah, well, the hand bikes are something we didn't have in the first series, and we've only had a few goes on it, and hopefully I'll be able to nail that one too.
Okay, so Matt, you have had experience on the hand bike, so that may be a bit of an advantage for you tonight.
Yeah, there's a definite technique to it, but you've got to hit the technique dead right, so hopefully I'll be on it.
Well, it's going to be a close finish, and guys, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but Matt, England's counting on you, and Andrew, Australia's counting on you. So guys, let's do it, and it's over to you, Mike Whitney.
Andrew has a 2.5-second advantage over Matt.
Andrew,
will it be enough?
You will go on my whistle.
Here's Mike Whitney ready
Matt,
to set him off.
You will go on John's whistle. Competitors, are you ready?
Tension really building now.
1.
There's the whistle and off goes Andrew. 2.5 seconds in front of Matt. Here he comes. Australia versus Great Britain. Round 2, the finals next week. Who's going to join David from Australia? As Andrew now comes up to the handbike. Going across very nicely too. Oh, look at Matt. He's caught Ryder. A good tactic there from Matt. Actually pushed it at the start. Andrew now up to the cargo net. Matt coming up to it now also. Jumped halfway up the cargo net. Can Andrew hold on to his lead? He's up the top now. He's got the zip line next. Here he goes. Oh, had a little bit of trouble getting it to start. He's off now. Here comes Matt right behind him. Andrew's off. And Matt, he's off also. Balance beam next. Andrew takes it first. A good run here by Andrew. Up the travelator. It's fast. It's quick. But so is Andrew. Our Series 1 winner goes through. Can he add a Harley to the Hyundai? Maybe he's going to come up against David. Matt comes through also. A great effort from him. But our champ for tonight is Andrew from
Gentlemen,
Australia.
come down here. What a competition. Andrew, you are the finalist. Congratulations. 55 seconds. That is a record for you. And there is your gold medal to prove it. No, it's not chocolate.
55 seconds.
Oh, you must be happy with that.
Look, that's the fastest I thought I could do it. Well, I'll prove myself wrong. I can do it faster, I reckon.
Matt, what a shame you didn't do it, but it was so close.
I'll give it 110%, but at the end of the day, the best man won.
Okay, well, we've got a special souvenir for you. There is your silver medal. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Thanks to Australia for being fantastic hosts as well.
Well, Nelly and Matt have come a long way and they've given it their best shot.
That's right, and Andrew and Eunice will see you in the finals of the Ashes next week.
And we'll also see the Australian and British Gladiators, and we hope to see you too. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Join the fan club. A $20 cheque or money order sent to PO Box 710, Spit Junction, Sydney, New South Wales 2088 will get you in.